Hello everybody, welcome to Saiman Says, and today in this video I am going to be reacting to Congratulations. My DMs have been flooded with people asking me to react to Congratulations because I am this unofficial spokesperson of Pewdiepie here in India, right? So let's just get over with it. Timothy, play Congratulations.
Congratulations and celebrations when I
हो गया तेरा? हाँ? फालतू जोक मार के हो गया तेरा टिमोथी? Now can we continue with this video?
India got YouTube figured out. That's sick, son. How about next you figure how to fix the caste system? Maybe all those ads will solve your crippling poverty.
क्या किया यार तुम लोग ने? क्या मजाक किया?
Alright, so in my first viewing of the song, I really liked this song, but in my second and in my third viewing, I thought that some lines in this song were a bit unnecessary, not offensive, unnecessary. I liked how he dissed T-Series in this song. I myself have opposed T-Series in most of my videos, mainly because of the memes, but I genuinely do not like the idea of a corporate-owned YouTube channel being at the top of YouTube. I really enjoyed this song until the caste system and poverty lines. See, everybody knows that India has problems, but what was the point of bringing that up in a song which is supposed to diss T-Series? T-Series is just a music label, it is not the government of India. When he indirectly dissed India in Bitch Lasagna, I found that funny. Okay, it was funny. Bitch Lasagna felt like a parody of a diss track. It didn't feel like a real diss track. And Congratulations, on the other hand, it feels like Pewdiepie was a bit salty while making this song. The lines in this song, Congratulations, felt a bit serious. They were not as light-hearted as Bitch Lasagna. This song felt like it was just trying to attract controversy. Controversy creates cash. I heard this quote for the first time from Eric Bischoff. WWE fans will know him. And Pewdiepie understands and implements this quote to perfection. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm saying that in a positive way. He's a very smart person. That is why he's the king of YouTube. Pewdiepie has been in a lot of controversy in the past few years, and I've always supported him because I understand that people have misunderstood him. But in this song, it feels like Pewdiepie is trying to forcefully create controversy by talking about India's caste system and poverty. These topics do not belong in a diss track towards a music label. I would have actually excused this if it was funny, but it is not. But I guess he got what he wanted, because look at the views on that song, look at the sub gap right now. Controversy creates cash, everybody.
Hope that Me Too stuff doesn't severely affect your bottom line.
He also brings up the Me Too allegations against Bhushan Kumar, the chairman of T-Series, but he fails to mention that those Me Too allegations were false, because the woman who filed those allegations, just few days later, she withdrew those allegations, and she said that she just did that in frustration and depression. I'm not supporting T-Series, but that is the fact. I felt that he should have just graciously congratulated T-Series, of course in a sarcastic way, which actually was the first half of this song, and he should have just finished it over there. That would have actually turned a lot of T-Series fans into Pewdiepie fans. That would have been much better for Pewdiepie himself, because see, T-Series is not the problem over here. Of course, we love to antagonize them. It is a good meme, but they are really not the problem over here. The problem over here is the YouTube system, because they allow corporate-owned YouTube channels to have a subscriber count. I know that some of you will think that it is a bit ironic coming from me, but I can confirm that a lot of Indian Pewdiepie fans only support Pewdiepie to look cool in front of foreigners.
I support Pewdiepie. I support Pewdiepie. And I'm from India. I'm Indian, oh my god.
I'm saying this as a fan of Pewdiepie. It really looks bad on Pewdiepie himself, because he donated such a large amount to India's child labor, and that is a really amazing thing. I respect Pewdiepie for that. But now he disses India for being poor. As I said, it was really unnecessary. A month ago, Pewdiepie also spoke about the Pulwama terror attacks, and it was a very sensitive issue here in India. And I understand that he was just talking in terms of T-Series banning artists. But in my opinion, I think he should have researched a bit more about this topic before talking about that. Then towards the end of this video, he makes this emotional segment where he says this.
It's been a wild ride, so while I can still be heard, here's one last bro fist from the #1 in the world.
Okay, so again, I am saying this as a Pewdiepie fan myself. That was cringy. Let's be real, guys. That was definitely not his last brofist. So in short, when he did it for the first time in Bitch Lasagna, it felt light-hearted, it felt funny, but this time around it feels a bit forced. I'm not saying that Pewdiepie is a racist. I'm saying that Pewdiepie is irresponsibly trying to create forced, controversial statements to get views. Pewdiepie has a large audience throughout the world, and a big part of this audience are impressionable young children, and if you are going to keep telling them subliminally that India is a bad country, it has a lot of problems, then they'll just grow up to always look down upon India, and they'll always think that India is a bad country with a lot of problems, no matter how much India develops. So I see that as a problem as an Indian. Oh my god, my mic. Okay. So yes, that is it. That is my reaction to Congratulations. Also, me and Pewdiepie have broken up ever since Pewdiepie started giving attention to that blue shirt kid. That is why I don't wear these pink shades anymore, because it reminds me of my relationship with Pewdiepie. But I guess I have to move on now. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Good night, Shabba Khair, Kailash Khair. Wish you happy married life. Bye.